Hi, my name's Katie. I'm 28 years old and I'm from Rocky Hill, Connecticut. I was adopted at 6 months old. My birth mother didn't know who my father was, so she put me up for adoption, and I ended up being adopted by my parents now. Growing up, they had a wonderful home for me. They were Catholic. I grew up Catholic, and they gave me everything I wanted, but they were really strict, and I didn't really understand that it was a love at the time, and I started rebelling at a young age. I had a hard time in school. I didn't get along with the kids, and I never felt like I belonged, so I looked for my identity in other things. So I started smoking cigarettes and drinking at age 16. I had one really close friend who ended up dying in a car accident, and I got really depressed and I started cutting myself, and that became years of just a cutting addiction, and I went into psych wards and hospitals, and I had the identity of being psychotic and bipolar and severe depression, and they put me on all sorts of meds, antipsychotics, and they told me that I'd have to be on them for the rest of my life. And so when I got out of the hospital, the medication they put me on wasn't enough, and I looked for it in other ways. So I started dating this guy, and he shot me up with heroin for the first time, and due to my personality at the time, I just ran with it, and I had about a 5-6 year heroin addiction. And I ended up losing everything, my apartment, my car, everything. I ended up on the streets in Connecticut, Hartford, Connecticut, and I couldn't support myself anymore, so I started prostituting. And I just had no care for anything, and I just had so much shame and guilt. So I just remember walking on the streets, and the disgusting way that people would look at me and just didn't see any worth in me. And that was really my turning point. I ended up calling my mother. She had been telling me about the Walter Hoving Home, which is affiliated with Teen Challenge, for a couple years, and I just wasn't ready. And I ended up calling her, and she just was praying for me and was just spiritually just there for me for my whole addiction. And I was just ready, so I called her. I went to detox, and in 2013 I came to the Walter Hoving Home in New York. It's a 12-month program, and I did the program. At 6 months I did the Emerging Leader program, and it's just amazing what God's done in my life. I'm not on any medications today. I'm happy, I'm free. I'm not depressed at all. I wake up every morning, and I'm just so blessed and so thankful for what God's doing in my life, and just the honor to be able to give back and to help other people. And I'm excited to see what God's going to do, how He's going to use me here, and just to help these women. And so just thank you so much for coming here and helping us. Your donations and your support and your prayers just make all the difference. Jeremiah 29:13. When you seek me, you'll find me. When you seek me with all your heart.